Man, I mean, beautiful concept. The first question that I have, and I've been asking this question all night long, and I haven't really got an answer, is how do you capture all the emotions that we love in 1 minute?
Do you know, when I came up with the idea for 1 Minute Film Festival, I actually started by doing it myself and saying, how can you actually make a short film in 1 minute that can have the same effect as a full-length movie?
Exactly.
And everybody asked that question, how can you? If you see these entries that we are getting globally, some of them are so powerful. They put a message together in 1 minute that is a lasting effect, longer than a full-length movie.
As you know, it's a challenge to make something 1 minute and tell your story in 1 minute. It's like something when you do a trailer, you want to advertise to say people come to cinema and watch this.
Yeah, but
so
the whole film is about 1 minute.
The whole film is 1 minute. You have to give people the whole concept in 1 minute.
Were you able to get the message across in 1 minute?
100%. 100%.
Next to me is a judge. You know how they usually say actor, actress, but they don't say presenter, presentress, and they don't say judge and judgeress.
That would be very weird.
It would be weird. But anyway, it must be the same when you have to judge a 1 minute film. I mean, where do you start?
I guess it's very short, like you have to say. I mean, I think that's the one thing that makes it interesting and exciting, I guess, because it takes a special mind to be able to tell a story in 1 minute.
1 minute. Yeah.
And a story that makes sense, a story that is entertaining, a story that gets to the point, a story that reaches whatever goals that they had from the beginning. So, I mean, you look for that. First of all, you look for, does it make sense?
So you're one of the judges, man. So tell me, I mean, I made a joke right now, but it must be difficult to be looking at all those angles that I mentioned earlier on, producer, directing, cinematography, you know, all in 1 minute and judge it.
Absolutely. I think for me, the hardest part of storytelling is a short narrative, or the short space of telling it, which is a minute or 30 seconds, you know. So being in the TV commercial space myself, I understand the complexities of telling a story in such a short space of time. So looking for performance, looking for a story in a minute is very difficult. And I commend all the storytellers here who've been able to achieve that and be here.
It's the second annual one. Were you judging the first one as well?
No, I did not. I did hear about it. I've got a lot of friends.
So it's your first, so you're bringing a fresh eye, and you know, are you excited about this?
I am, because it's the first time, you know, as I mentioned.
You said you're in the commercial space. What are the sort of challenges that you meet in trying to bring out a commercial? Because it's obviously a short space of time, and do you think that would be similar to this?
I think so. You know, because
what are some of the challenges?
Some of the challenges are time. So, you know, whether it's 30 or 60 seconds, being able to convey a story in that time is very difficult. Being able to have a character arc is difficult. Being able to have necessarily a story that's evocative or you know, emotionally connecting to an audience in a minute is very difficult. So
and actually maybe delivering on what you're trying to communicate.
Absolutely. I think that's the hardest part. I guess the vision, realizing it in a minute.
I was just telling a friend earlier on that there are two concepts of doing the 1 Minute Film Festival. The best ways of doing it is either you do the beginning, middle, and end all in 1 minute, or you pick a portion of your story that'll get the people wanting, So I hope that's what some of the entrants did today. Tonight we're going to be seeing a lot of movies. Some are going to be great, some are going to be interesting, and I'm going to leave it at that.
What's the importance of having your entrepreneurial edge right in this industry?
Well, it's very important because you have to understand the business side of the entertainment industry. It's no longer just about being in front of the camera or behind the camera. You have to actually understand the figures, the marketing, the branding, and everything, you know. And I'm one of the judges today, so those are some of the things that I'm looking at, you know, like the overall
holistic vibe.
Yeah.
I like that. So you reckon from a 1 minute film you'd be able to decipher if these guys had their administrative and operational functions on lock?
Yes, most def. You know, how you put things together. You know, if you've got the basics, then everything comes together. You don't need a 10-minute film or a 1 hour film. In 1 minute, you'll be able to see that these people are paying attention to detail.
So like from a cinematography point of view, what are the things that you got to think about?
From a cinematography point of view, I think once again, like planning your shots, having a camera rig that's very mobile, you're doing like a lot of gimbal handheld work. You don't have time to like do a lot of big lighting setups, especially if you're working like under time constraints and under lighting constraints. So I couldn't bring in like big light rigs or anything like that. I had to really run and gun guerrilla style filmmaking. It was a lot of fun.
I love that, man. And from a directing point of view, man, this is so cool. How many cuts did you have?
Yeah, look, so we had to decide which were the most important shots beforehand, because if a shot's going to take up time and it's a 5 or 6 second shot, it better be pretty important. And the rest of the takes, we're looking for really, really quick, short, fine moments in the actor's face, micro expressions, something you can edit away from and go to your big shot. Yeah, so we had to plan a lot. Yeah.
Tell me, 1 minute films, do you think it's the future?
I think it's a really good platform. I think that's why it's a good future. That's why it has a good future, because it just allows so many people to explore the film world and just have enough resources within 1 minute to fulfill what they need to do. So it's actually perfect. You know, it doesn't require too much, but it also requires a lot of passion to execute it.
Tell me, you're looking beautiful, you're looking gorgeous. What you here to do?
I'm here to basically represent the brand and show my support for such an amazing platform for young directors and creatives.
Next to me is a filmmaker and a brand owner, Miss
Camila LA or Natalia, Natasha. You can call me Natasha.
Yeah, Miss Natasha and her brand's Camila LA. Tell me about Camila LA.
Camila LA is a South African handmade brand. Everything produced in South Africa from leather, from local leather, and mask, handbags, everything from leather.
You produced a film as well. You're going to be showing a film?
Yes, I started last year by accident, and I won trophy for creativity. I was extremely happy, and I decided I have to carry on with it. And yeah, now.
And next to me is one of the writers and one of the stars of the show of the 1 Minute Film Festival. I mean, man, it's mind-boggling how you can do a whole film in 1 minute. And here you are saying you wrote it and you actually starred in it as well. How was that process for you?
It was very nice. It's kind of like there's more feelings in it, because I had to step into character and be able to write it while I'm in character and be able to portray it.
Dead Body number 1 is the film that we submitted. So Godfrey and Euro play roles of two guys that just meet up. A dead body in the trunk. Well, one of the guys has done it, and they're all confused as to, you know, why did you kill the girl? What's happening?
Whoa.
And
so,
yeah,
they meet up, and
he meets up with Godfrey, finds out that, dude, you killed the girl. What happened?
Wow.
So it's a bit of a mysterious drama, if you can put it like that. It's all about suspense. At the end of the show, one of the guys receives a call that finding out that he actually killed some wrong person, if I can put it like that.
Okay, without giving out too much, it sounds interesting. So how was it like playing whatever role you played and having to deliver knowing that it's in 1 minute?
Yo man, it was great. Every time we meet up and every time we have to go into the scenes and everything, it's kind of cool. It challenges you as a person. So I enjoy it every minute.
Yeah, man. So what are the sort of things that you need to bring out as an actor to make sure that the audience understands the emotion that you're trying to portray, especially in 1 minute?
No, it's hard because you have to try captivate the audience, and you have to bring a lot of emotion, because without emotion, with 1 minute, it's not going to be a success.
Now we good actress, you don't need like 20 minutes.
Now we good actress, yeah.
Actress, you don't need like 20 minutes, 1 hour, or you know what I'm saying? Like 1 minute is enough.
I've got a film that I'm showing. It's called Watumwa.
It's called what?
Watumwa.
Watumwa. Is that Shona?
No, it's Swahili, meaning slaves.
Wow.
So it's a movie about people who are taken from Africa into other countries. So human trafficking, basically.
My film is called The Beginning. I don't want to give it away too much, but it was something that I just thought about. I didn't really put pen to paper. I was just like, guys, this is the idea, this is the opportunity. Are you keen? We shot it over a space of 2 days. We somehow managed to get it together. And it was amazing, and here we are, and I never thought, and I'm so grateful.
Okay, so I produced 3 films today. So I wrote, directed, and produced them.
I thought you were going to say it was part 1, part 2, and part 3. I'll be like, hey, you clever, man.
I thought of that. I realized it was a series. But I produced all 3, Twitter Fontaine, Coming Home, and another performance video by Eclipse. And all of them just made it through tonight, and I'm kind of excited to showcase all of them.
What are you doing here tonight?
I'm here to support my own film.
Wow.
Aspiring female filmmaker.
Okay.
So I entered 2 of my films, and both of them were accepted.
Wow. So that means that they met the curation standards, quality standards, and all of that.
Basically, because they were shot by amazing people. Like my crew was very good from Durban and Joburg.
Anyway, let's talk about the films. What are they called?
The first one is called Brenda.
Okay.
Second one is called Nolwazi. So the first one is about a girl that finds peace only when she's at the toilet. Very weird.
I love that concept.
Very weird, I know. But I wanted something out of the box, you know, something different. And then Unolwazi was based on a true story about a girl who's still abused by her boyfriend who's dead.
Wow.
Shame, wasn't
Man.
it?
Yeah. No, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
But you know what?
It's more of like Zulu things coming in, like, you know, tradition and all of that.
What's the name of the film? You're Not Alone, yeah? You're Not Alone, check it out. Was it difficult doing it in 1 minute?
It actually was, you know, trying to fit everything in there, especially because it's an awareness. But we pulled it through.
Are you guys actors? Are you directors? Are you cinematographers? What are you guys?
I was the director and cinematographer. They were all actors.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you write the story as well?
They wrote it and came up with it. Yeah.
It's cool, man. I love how. So, is it easy to act in something that you wrote?
Definitely not. You have a vision for it and you try to fill it as much as possible, but things don't always go so well. Your own talent betrays you sometimes. Tried our best.
Oh, that's nice, man. And what's the name of the film?
It's called Killed in Translation.
All right. So, what are you looking forward to today?
Well, seeing the talents basically, because you know there's a lot of people that have a lot of potential and they can't really do it because they feel like they need like R1 million or like, you know, quite a lot of money, and like you need to know a lot of people. But you know, it'd be quite interesting to see how a group of friends can get together and create something in one afternoon, and how much effort will go into editing it and making it an actual movie.
I mean, you got this big smile on your face. Did you enjoy the show?
I really did. I enjoyed every single film that we saw, different genres. Everyone did amazing,
Yeah. What do you think the importance of such a festival is? Like for filmmakers, cinematographers, for directors, what do you think the importance of such a festival is?
I think the importance is that, well, firstly, we are very grateful that we have this platform. I think if it wasn't for people who actually produce these kind of festivals, people wouldn't have the guts and the courage to actually give out their films. Do you know what I mean? And I think at the end of the day, we need to understand that no matter how big or small a festival may be, it's important that you do the work and you showcase it as much as you can, try and get it out there, and just believe in yourself and the team that you're working with. So,
Yeah. Now I see who you are, man. You the girl that's not from here, right?
I'm not from here. I don't know what that light is over there. It's so bright.
So who do you think should win today?
In all honesty, there were so many. So I'm grateful that I'm not a judge.
Look, Phenomenal is right up there, so I do believe we could scoop something, but I saw a lot of good films as well. I mean, a whole lot of us did.
Yeah. You all had quite a lot of showings tonight too, man.
Yeah. We're through in there, so let's see how it goes.
Congratulations once again to everyone who entered, alright? So everyone who entered, in my heart, you are winners.
Thank everybody for coming tonight. I had a vision to do this in Cape Town and take it to the rest of South Africa. And if you look at what's happening here tonight, I think it can give you all a round of applause. It was an awesome event. So we're going to get on to the difficult part of things. It's always difficult to choose winners. Luckily, I am not involved in the selection process.
Nor am I.
No,
it is none of us, all right?
None of us are involved.
Okay.
We do not choose. These people here are choosing the winners tonight. So if you want to complain afterwards, you can speak to Clive, who is the general manager for Stir Kiniko.
So the winner for Romance is.
I actually don't know what they wrote.
So it's either MGHC or it's Night. MGHC. Can you give them a round of applause? Are they here?
Best comedy is The Ride.
Congratulations, stranger. Congratulations. The winner for the best horror goes to The Pencil. And the award for best drama goes to Watumwa. Leiden Kovals for High. High.
So anyone out there, best actor for the evening? Best actor. Best actor. You know what, I can't do that either because both of us were actually up for that. Best actor award. Am I going to do that? Harmony.
Yes.
Oh, come on, round of applause for Harmony. You are the best actor.
I feel like that's a bit weird though, but thank you. Guys, everyone here was incredible in terms of acting. Like it was amazing, and thank you so much for this award. I think it's weird that I'm the MC.
Can we give a big round of applause to Harmony?
Thank you. Thank you.
Craftsman, winner, best something throughout the year.
The Craftsman here.
Craftsman. Not yet?
Okay, congratulations.
Best action. The Duel. Action 2, The Duel. Of the year? What's it called? The Duel. Of the year? The Duel? No. Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And the award for third place overall movie goes to The Ride.
Okay, next is a special award from our partner all the way in Bulgaria, Stephanie Alexander, who couldn't be here tonight. She selected because she herself is a bit of a drama queen. So she has a special award for Drama King and a Drama Queen. And the Drama King award goes to the lead actor in Delivery Day. Where is he?
And the runner-up for the best movie goes to The Pencil. And the winner for the best 1 Minute Film Festival movie goes to ZA. Congratulations to ZA.
I spoke to him earlier on before, and now I'm speaking to him and he's a winner. And they won the best performance. There were a couple of categories. There was trailers, there was performances, there was documentary, there was animation, comedy, horror. Actresses and actors always do what they do because they love it, but it's good once in a while to be recognized and appreciated. And the lady next to me done did that. She's not taking home one award, she got 2 awards, the 1 Minute Film Festival. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
And this lady behind me right now, you know, she done won the best drama queen of the evening. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
I mean, you were gone. I mean, you were literally not expecting to win anything.
Drama queen, I left.
I'm feeling good. It was very unexpected, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God for blessing me with this opportunity, but also just the support that came with it.
Yeah, man. So I mean, like, you got what's your award? You got the best movie?
No, this is not me.
Oh, that's you. Where's your award? How come you're not rolling with your award?
The thing is, this is why we have family members and boyfriends who support, who are very supportive. So they, gracefully took my shoes and my award for me. But I won Best Actress.